Hey, what's up, guys? This video is about true happiness. I know what's going on in the dating market today is all crazy. Actually, it's been happening. Been hearing stories about guys being played by their woman, by their girlfriend for a very long time. Hell, even their mothers. I don't know what it is, man. It's just I can't come up with a reason to why I want to be destructive, why I want to be chaotic every day, all day. My life is just a journey of pure chaos. I don't understand it. I never run. I mean, I'm pretty sure you got guys out there, the ones who out there running the streets or whatever, always getting in trouble. But a normal guy, I never met a normal guy that was just chaotic. They all wanted peace at the end of the day. I know the average female, they want the complete opposite, especially the destruction of happiness from a man. That's why they, most of them put you on child support. That's why they keep your kids away from you. That's why they, sleep with your co-workers, your best friend, probably your dad or your boss. I don't know what it is, bro, but that's just the average female nowadays. I was at a Tractor Supply like 4 days ago. This is how easy it is to make a man happy, or for a man searching for happiness. You guys know it don't take much. If anything, we get an apartment, we get a bed, a TV, a chair, video game. Y'all seen that post been floating around on social media. That's really how it is, man. We don't ask for much. We don't want a lot, right? So the average female, they always say, right, they're not happy until they're not happy. But the average female, what do? It's always materialistic things, so you already know internally they're dealing with something inside that they don't want to solve. So anyway, I'm at a Tractor Supply, and I saw one of the employees was following a customer inside the store. She had a chicken, and I'm looking, you probably see something come in there every now and then, but it's not, it's not like a common thing where people is always bringing in animals, right? So anyway, the lady's following the customer in with a chicken. So I'm looking at the whole setup, and I'm looking at the guy. The guy is literally smiling, bro, like from ear to ear. Pure happiness. You can't buy that. You can never buy pure happiness. At the end of the day, it's come from inside, right? You can hit the lotto for $300 million after taxes. So you clear $300 million after taxes. You'll be excited, but as far as joy, you can't buy that. You can buy stuff that'll help, that'll cheer you up, that'll make you feel good for a meantime, for a very short amount of time, but it'll eventually go away. But that man had pure happiness on his face. I'm smiling because he's smiling. Something so simple that made his day. Now, I was talking to the lady on the way out, because she was, I don't know, they was buying some stuff. The guy just couldn't stop smiling, man. He was buying a little feed, and he bought some kind of it was some kind of bucket to where they put the feed in. All the chickens can get to it at one time or whatever like that. So the guy just couldn't stop smiling. So automatically I started smiling, and I asked her, when it was headed out, I'm like, is that like a rooster or a chicken? She said, no, they all chickens. And she said he actually has two of them. There's one male and one female. I'm like, all right then, that's what's up. So everybody happy, bro. Even the woman's happy. She just, her nurture kicked in. I'm not saying, I don't know if she's a mom or not, but her nurture side kicked in just by her just handling the chicken or whatever. So guys, you're not crazy for wanting the simple things in life. At the end of the day, they want a fit, feminine, and friendly woman. That's it. If you cook, that's awesome. That's all it is. Now, when I say fit, I'm gonna say this too. Some guys are more lenient than others. Obviously, I'm in Texas, so we like them a little, a little extra something on them. But for the most part, not every female can be 90 pounds. As long as you take care of yourself, you're gonna be okay. But they know this. So whenever you see these females get on these podcasts and social, everything online, right? But they never ask them, because they already know. Oh, why I can't get a good man? Why nobody wants to take me out? Why nobody wants to marry me? Why all the good men went? The same lines from different females, right? They already know the answer to it. Remember, if she didn't want you in her prime, don't take her on a decline. It's that simple. They know that. They just refuse to do right. And then the women who actually do right, what happens? they get attacked online. I see it all the time. I'm like, well, that's why you can't hang around females, like people who's doing bad in life. You know, it's general. So if you financially stable, you cannot hang around people who's not financially stable. If you're married, you can't hang around people that's not married. You gotta be in the same social circle, no matter what it is. That's just reality, bro. If not, especially if you're the main one in the group, if you're the only one in the group who's at a positive, meaning that you always have money, meaning that you're the one in a relationship, you got a family, you don't need to be hanging out with drug dealers and killers, because at some point in time you're gonna become one, or you're gonna fall victim of being around them. So that's why I say women never have female friends. It's all a facade, because at the end of the day, they hate on each other. If they not doing good, none of them do. They don't want none of them doing good around them. It's just that simple. Why would you sacrifice a family over being a hoe? Getting ran through, catching all kind of diseases, taking birth control on the regular, abortions. What's fun about that? Your name out there, everybody making fun of you. You got videos of you putting in work behind the dumpster. Like what's so proud about being a hoe? I don't understand that. What's so glorious about that? Now, I'm not saying everybody is not gonna get married. I understand that. Not everybody gonna have kids, but the average female lack the skills to actually be in a relationship. She doesn't have the skills to be a wife, a companion. It's that simple, guys. You should not listen, man. And I'm seeing it's a struggle to watch these videos, but I need the information. It's so sad to see these grown ass women go on these damn shows and ask for dating advice when you already know the answer to why you single. You already know the answer why you're a baby mama. Keep in mind that some women fall victim, you know what I mean, to the foolery, right? Because not every female out there just having kids, being a baby mama willingly, right? A lot of them, hey, they've been in a relationship, they did all this stuff, but as soon as the kid pop up, the dude changes his mind. I gotta put that out there too, because you can't just shame all the baby mamas, right? Like it's only two stories. There's only two stories to the situation, but that's normally what happens. They just voluntarily become a baby mom because they don't want any guidance. They don't want anybody to tell them what to do. So that's this reality, bro. So of course they raise these kids. Not 9 out of 10. I don't want to go that high, but 7 out of 10, depending on where you stay, right? So if you're in a high crime area, then then that percentage is gonna go up. It's gonna go from 7 all the way to 9 out of 10 that your kid's gonna turn out bad because of your environment you're raised in. And they say it all the time. Oh, I'm a single mother, this and that. Okay, but who raised the kids? So that means that you're responsible for your kids' behavior. Am I wrong or am I right? So instead of you blaming somebody that wasn't there, you need to hold yourself accountable. Okay, well, we understand, for whatever reason, the father's not in the kid's life, right? But at the end of the day, who raised them? So you're responsible for their behavior. It's that simple. When we tell them that, you already know. Outbursts, everybody getting upset, yelling at you. It's like, no, that's just what it is. That's just pure fact. But they always say the kids are always best left in the father's hands. That's true. Now, of course, if he's level-headed, he's not some psychopath on, drunkie or alcoholic or that. We understand that. We're not talking about those kind of people. We're talking about just a normal parent, a father. It's always best to leave the kids in the father's care. Of course, the court doesn't want that because the hustle will end. With that being said, Georgia did pass a law, something about divorce, and if you get divorced, you're not entitled to like spouse support or something like that. I'll do a video on that later. I got to do some more research, but they did pass a law, so you can't reward failure. That's a participation trophy, right? Like, oh yeah, participation trophy. Nobody want no participation trophy. You either won or you didn't. So the reason why it's so much chaotic behavior going on, broken homes, because the government constantly rewards these females for broken homes. Food stamps, Section 8, housing. You got, child support is needed, right? I understand that. I know a lot of them are abusing the child support system, but that's coming to an end. I'm hearing about these laws being passed, and they're presenting these new laws, so that's all coming to an end. But why would they stay together when they benefit more by being separated? I hear it all the time, especially in the black community, bro. They proud to be a baby mama. Oh, I don't need no man, but look where they at now. Look where they at now. They 3 baby daddies in deep. They struggling, eviction, cars being repossessed, the whole 9. Well, in reality, if you're responsible with your money, stop buying the dumb shit, the wigs, the eyelashes, that's fake. That's why this is the problem. Being fake is hella expensive. What do you mean? Hey, I mean, I just gave you guys a prime example. I don't know. Let's be clear. There's no other group of women that does that. Now, I'm not saying that other women don't use wigs. I understand that, but the maintenance that a black woman has is astronomical. No other group of women do that. Matter of fact, if you leave outside of the United States, it's all natural. They all natural. You know, some put on little makeup, but it's all natural. They take care of themselves. You know, you can tell the skin is clear, whether it's white or whether it's jet black. They take care of themselves. But for some reason, because, you know, at the end of the day, they got low self-esteem. I don't care what nobody say. They got low self-esteem. They constantly have to buy all these accessories and they wear it every day. That's crazy, right? That's why I look at it, I just shake my head. I'm like, ma'am, it ain't nothing wrong with dressing up, but you do this every single day. That damn wig is on you more than your damn ID, which is sad. Low self-esteem. Low self-esteem, that's all it is to it. Why would I take a woman serious when she has all these accessories and she's trying to look like another woman? I'm never gonna take them serious. That's why I never deal with them. Now, some of you guys are dealing with it right now. Sad reality, bro. Hey, you need to figure that out. But at the end of the day, hey, if you don't care about it, that's you. That's your relationship. That's the woman you talk to. That's between you and her. But me, I'm not doing that. You look like a straight clown. You literally wear a wig 24/7. That doesn't make any sense, but I know why, because you have low self-esteem. And then what the black woman to say is, oh, you know, I'm doing this to protect my health. Okay, good point. Wait, let me stop you. If that's the case, why every time I see a black guy, does he have a wig on? No. Does he have a baseball cap with head? Does he have that on? Never. Now, you probably got some dudes, you know, I'm talking about the straight guys, but they never do that. Even when I had hair, I never did this. I don't understand this whole, oh, I'm wearing, this is a protective hairstyle. No, it's not. No, it doesn't make any sense. Listen, everybody else, every other female, every other group female, they don't do that. Now, they might wear a turban or something like that, an accessory, but on a day-to-day basis, they not wearing no damn wigs. They not. But it's that low self-esteem because you see a woman and you want to look like her, so you're going to start to try to change your image to mimic her. In reality, it's just foolish. It's just foolish. If that's true, protect my hairstyle, then why I don't see any black guys doing that? I don't see any black guys doing that. Whether it's a Puerto Rican, a Cuban, Jamaican, anybody. I don't see no other group of black guys doing that. Nobody does that but black women. It's that simple. So that's why they down in the dumps, because, okay, first of all, you have terrible money management skills. And on top of that, you always blowing money. You blow more money than what you make. It's more outcome than income. So you always in the red. And on top of that, you trying to uphold this fake ass lifestyle. That's why you always broke. Oh, I need some money for my kids to go on a school field trip. Okay, you had the money yesterday. Remember that little $500-600 wig you had? Yeah, that would have covered all that. Oh, I'm behind on bills, or your fridge always empty. Why is your fridge always empty? You have terrible money management skills. First of all, you're in an apartment that's $2,500 when you only make $700 a week. I don't understand that. And on top of that, you got a damn car note where you 4 months behind. It doesn't make any sense. A normal guy is not gonna self-sabotage himself. Unless he's some kind of drug, then he gotta get some kind of counseling, some kind of help. But other than that, a normal guy's not going around finding ways to destroy his life, to make his life difficult. Now, everybody gonna make mistakes, right? But you gotta learn from it, you gotta get up and keep going. But a typical female, at least in America anyway, they always find ways to destroy themselves. They always find ways to keep themselves back, to be at the bottom of the totem pole. It doesn't take much, bro. The fact that I see, and it's the thing too, man, don't let nobody steal your joy. Now, I'm gonna say this too, I experienced this a lot. Don't go around always being happy. You gotta hide your happiness, right? As crazy as it may seem, because guess what? Someone who's not happy, they're not gonna like this. So they're gonna do everything they can to make you not happy as well. So hide your happiness, but I understand, guys, it don't take much for us to be happy. Now, as far as the average female, if you can't find somebody on your same level, just don't deal with it. Just don't. I know some guys, I don't want to die alone, I want to be alone, this and that. Nah, bro, forget that. Don't jeopardize your happiness for nobody. So if you can't find a female who's on the same program you are, just leave her alone, bro. Give it time. The best things will come to you when you're not looking for it. But don't never force a relationship. Never do that. You know damn well the female ain't meant for you, bro. She not good for you. Just leave it alone. It's that simple. But yeah, I seen the guy again, and this is many times. It don't take much for us to be happy, bro. It really don't. Y'all know this. Don't let no random ass 304 destroy that. Because at the end of the day, every time they see a happy man, they always try to ruin it. So stay away from him, bro. You can feel the negative energy on him. You can feel the evenness on him. So again, you got a middle-aged woman talking about, oh, I don't know why I'm single. She know why she's single, bro. She know why she's single. She's the problem. And I'll be damned if you, after the wall 25, and you over here asking fucking females that's half your age for dating advice. That's so embarrassing for a grown-ass woman to get on stage and ask a female who's half your age about dating advice when you already know why. You already know why you by yourself. And you gonna die alone. That's all it is. So the best thing you can do is collect them cats. That's the best thing you can do. Other than that, it's like that's your fault. Never feel sorry for them. Remember, bro, these females after 25, they done hit the wall. So you in your late 30s, 40s, you make it seem like you the prize. You not the prize. How are you the prize when the man has to provide everything for you? Protection, shelter, financial stability. How are you the prize when the man has to offer all that to you for you to be safe? Remember, man don't need no female. We don't need no female. We ain't out here begging females to pay our bills and this and that. Don't get me wrong. I had some females do that, but a regular guy, we don't need that. Who's out here begging? Who's out here trying to shame men because they don't want to spend money on you? Who doing that? Y'all, not us. We ain't no. You probably got somebody on social media. I don't know, but ain't no dude out here making unlimited TikTok videos about females not paying for their bills to take care of them. We don't give a shit. We gonna be all right. It's y'all the ones suffering. Again, I'm gonna end the video after I say this. If you was the prize, why aren't you married? If you're the prize, why are you a baby mama times 5? If you're the prize, why are you in your 40s? Still talking about, oh, I haven't found nobody yet. If you're the prize. Well, you know damn well your peak is when you turn 21. 18 to 21 is your peak. Remember, they not virgins. All this stuff they doing, or they over here looking for, putting out sob stories. They still getting bent over. Don't believe that. Don't believe when they be on social media talking about, oh yeah, I'm alone. I guess I'll go to bed tonight alone, single. It's hard being single. Nah. The dude just came over there, bent you over, he left. You thought he was gonna spend the night. Nah. He was over there for a good 15, 20 minutes, got one off and he left. Now you're on social media talking about, oh, I guess I'll just be single. It's hard out here for single. Shut up. We know you out there hoeing. That's a sad reality. So at the end of the day, thanks to social media, they can't get off social media. Why? Because they want that constant attention. They constantly put themselves on blast. So all you gotta do is sit back and watch the video. They tell on themselves. It's that simple. Guys, never let nobody steal your joy, your happiness. If anything, protect your happiness, man. Protect your happiness. But again, you already know, it's the simple things in life for us. Let them continue to crash and burn. It's only gonna get worse for them. Remember, if they ain't take you in their prime, don't take them in their decline. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. If you got any stories and suggestions, I always welcome you guys to leave them down below. And no matter what, always take your peace, your pockets, and your purpose.